Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. I am sitting in my boat, kind of getting it ready to go for somebody who hopefully will be coming to purchase it sometime soon. I still have no buyers, but I've got the boat pretty much ready to go. So if somebody wanted to pick it up tomorrow, they could do that. It is still for sale. But one of the things I do every year is I go back into my Lowrance units and I kind of do some waypoint management. I actually do this after almost every tournament. When you do this on a regular basis or you do it for a living like myself, it's not uncommon to have thousands upon thousands of waypoints and marks that I make on my graphs, and a lot of that stuff I want to keep. Some of it I end up deleting over time, but I really like to have it all so that I have it for future tournaments if I end up going back to some of these lakes. So after each event or after every couple events, I'll do some waypoint management. So I want to walk you through how I do that. I do get a lot of questions from viewers regarding how I do it when I have thousands of waypoints. So I'm going to show you. Now, I want to point out that I'm lucky in terms of running Lowrance units. Lowrance, in my opinion, has by far the best waypoint management system, and I can do everything I want to do on the graphs. Versus if I'm running other units, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe some of the other manufacturers have changed some of their waypoint management, but as far as I know, you would have to use basically separate SD chips to do what I'm doing with my Lowrance unit. So let me walk you through how I do it and how simple it is. And it keeps the units free of all the clutter. It keeps them running really fast because I've only got waypoints that I need for certain locations. And it just allows them to run at the fastest speed possible. So let me flip this around. I'm going to show you my screen, walk you through it. It's really, really simple, and it's such an easy, straightforward system. All right, so I've got a Lowrance unit pulled up here to the Thousand Island St. Lawrence River from the mouth of Lake Ontario all the way up to Messina, New York, up here. This is the area I want to save. It was the site of my last tournament. I want to make sure all my waypoints are saved for future visits to the St. Lawrence River. So I'm going to come down and pull up my main menu, hit my storage button, go to waypoints. And when you're in waypoints, you can either export by individual waypoint or an entire region. I want to do an entire region. So now I'm just going to take this box and incorporate the entire area that I want. So now you can see I've got that box around all of my waypoints. Now I'm going to go to export. We got the right version. My SD card is on the top of my, I got two slots, so it's the top slot, so it's there. I'm going to hit OK. Now at this point, I can either create a new file and rename that, say, St. Lawrence River, uh, 2024, or I could save it just under my current existing St. Lawrence River folder. If you look here, these are all lakes I've been to that I have saved waypoints at. So I'm going to scroll down and go to St. Lawrence River. So I've been there. I'm going to click that. You can see it thinking. It is now saved all to that folder. So if I wanted now, I can delete all of these off knowing that it's saved to my SD card. Now, if I deleted it and wanted to come back, so if I clear out and say I'm going to a lake in the future and I want to download it, I go to my storage and here all my lakes. So if I'm going to Douglas Lake in Tennessee, which right now is pretty high based on the hurricane, I could click on Douglas Lake and it'll give me the option to import. I click import. All of my waypoints and trails and everything that I saved to that specific lake is now going to be into my unit. I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm going to close out. But that allows me to do whole regions. So one of the other regions I want to do here, so one thing I do with the whole state of Wisconsin is I save the whole state under Wisconsin. So I'm going to do it again for you, just show you how fast it is. Storage, waypoints, export region. I do the whole state of Wisconsin. And I'm going to export top card. And I should have a Wisconsin Wisconsin Lakes down here. So I'm gonna click that. It's all saving to that file, and there we go. So now that's all good. I can take that card with me. I can use it on other units, take it wherever I want, and I've got all of those saved by lake, and I don't have to have all of this stuff cluttered. That's how I do it, guys. Super easy. I also like to make sure that I've got several copies of that SD card saved, just so if that SD card gets wet or something goes wrong with it, I have extra copies. I don't want to be somebody that loses them for a while. I actually, for a while, was writing down certain waypoints. Like if they were really, really good waypoints, I would keep a notepad full of them just to have them. But this is the easiest way to do it. The Lowrance units make it so easy, unbelievably easy to be able to separate everything out by lake. It just gives you the ability to save it, individual lakes, and then you can go back and just put those waypoints on if you want. The same thing comes with like sharing. You can easily share single waypoints. You can sort by waypoints. You can sort by symbols. Very, very easy waypoint management. One of the things I love the most about these units. So hopefully you enjoyed this one today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Stay tuned. We'll have a new video coming out tomorrow.